Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Ko and my fellow coursemate. My name is Mohd Anwar Redzuam. My metric number is 2020-856068 and I'm taking in Bachelor in Health and Fitness. Today, I would like to present about Foundation of Planning in Strategic Management Process. This study is conducted to explore in more detail about the basics of planning that is within the scope of strategic planning management. Not only that, this study was also done to improve the knowledge of researchers so that can be utilized in testing and learning lessons at the university. With this study also allows researchers to cultivate the basics of good planning in themselves so that it can be practiced in daily life, that is when he or she doing an activity or task, then can implement it in the unorderly and systematic with the knowledge of strategic planning process. Finally, this study is also conducted to be used as a reference by future researchers in order to help a little bit in the study conducted by them on the same topic. Strategic planning is one of the management approach to achieve organizational excellence. It is implemented through the process of setting directions, identifying strategic issues, as well as formulating strategies toward achieving the objective of the targeted organization. Some historians also have their own opinion in defining strategic planning. According to Olson and AD 1982, strategic planning is a process of deliberative, discipline and approach to producing fundamental decisions and action that shape and guide what an organization is, what, does, and why. As you can see on the screen, this is the content of this assignment. In the simplest term, the strategic planning process is the method that organizations use to develop plan to achieve organization objective. In the study that I conducted, I would like to study in more depth about the strategic planning process popularized and introduced by David 1997, Edwards 2004, where they are divided strategic management process into 4 parts. Strategic management process divided into 4 steps. Firstly, initial assessment. Secondly, determine your strategic positions. Thirdly, strategic implementation. And finally, strategic evaluation. The starting point of strategic management process is initial assessment of the firm. At this phase, managers must clearly identify the company's vision and mission statements. Here, I will give example of visions and mission for the organization or company which is already existing and leading worldwide, which is the first step in the strategic management process. The first organization that I would like to describe is Kentucky Fried Chicken, or also known as KFC. KFC's corporate vision is to become a fast food restaurant with the best service in the world. To achieve this vision, KFC always guarantees the quality of products, provides satisfying service, offer cleanliness and safety of food product, as well as other added values. For KFC, the smile of every customer is the most important thing. KFC missions is to be the best company for all of our employees in every community around the world. Secondly, provide service with superior operational system for each our customer at every KFC brand's restaurant. And finally, continue to experience developments in the directions that is profitable as a brand and continue to develop the KFC operational system to a better direction through innovation and technology. The second organization that I would like to describe is Nike organizations. Nike organization mission can promote our products again and introduce our product around the world so that our company can stand stronger than other companies and can meet unlimited requirements. Nike organization mission is provide satisfactory service to customers. Secondly, satisfying customers who order our product. Thirdly, provide high quality products. And finally, improve Nike shoes products and their quality to be able to compete with other brands. Affidavit 1997. Formulating strategies involve identifying external opportunities and threats, determining internal strengths and weaknesses, formulating long-term objectives, generating alternative strategies, and choosing the best strategies to use. Among the methods that are often used by companies or organizations to determine the strategic position of a company is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis was introduced by Albert Humphreys in 1960s. The purpose of SWOT analysis is to address the problem of failure in corporate management for organizations in the United States of America. The visual in the next slide shows SWOT analysis for Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC organization. Firstly, I will talk about strength aspect for KFC organization. Firstly, as a pioneer in providing fast food. Secondly, has a fairly good production management. Thirdly, fast and friendly service. Fourthly, favored by many circles of society. Fifthly, distinctive and delicious taste. And finally, made from the best quality chicken. Second aspect is weaknesses. The weaknesses for KFC is prices are less affordable for lower class of society and less attention to nutritional value. Third aspect is opportunities. KFC opportunities is developing other type of variant including in the form of new presentation and flavor. And secondly, can be used as franchise business that can be used as income from selling brands and management system. The last aspect is threat for KFC organization. The threat of KFC organizations is many other competitors are creating other types of fast food such as Burger King, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, and so on. As a result, situation analysis identifies strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for organization and reveal the clear picture company's situation in the market. Even the best strategic plans must be implemented, and only well executed strategy create competitive advantage for company. Bryson 2004 states that strategic implementation is important because it can meet the needs of customers and avoid organizational failure in achieving its goals. Strategic implementation requires the organization to form short-term objectives, formulate policies, motivate subordinates, and allocate resources. Therefore, an organization can use the strategic implementation model founded by Redzuam 2005 to ensure that the process of implementing the strategy that has been formed and planned is implemented effectively in their organization. The table shows the items found in the strategic implementation model introduced by Redzuam 2005. Firstly, creating an organizational structure that fits the strategy to be implemented. Secondly, provide necessary resources such as finance, manpower, infrastructure, and appropriate work environments. Thirdly, gain commitment and encourage all members of the organization. Fourthly, establish policies and procedures that facilitate implementation. Fifthly, creating a database that can be used as a references source for organizational citizens. Sixthly, creating a line of management and leadership that is committed to guiding the people of the organization. And finally, creating a reward system in motivating all members of the organization. Implementation must be monitored to be successful. Due to constantly changing external and internal conditions, manager must continuously review both environment as new strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats may arise. If new circumstances affect the company, manager must take corrective action as soon as possible. Strategic evaluation is also used as a process to control so that the strategy planned and implemented does not deviate from the direction set by the organization. Following schedule is a method or process of strategic evaluation founded by Henry Fayol, which is widely practiced in large companies such as KFC, Petronas, and National Automobile Distribution (EON) with general example. Strategic evaluation conducted by Henry Fayol is divided into 4 steps. Firstly, set standard, measure achievement, compare achievement with standards, and finally, make corrective measures. The first step of strategic evaluation by Henry Fayol is set standard. The standard is the level of performance expected to a goal. The standard set must be clear, specific, simple, understandable, measurable, and achievable, as well as relevant, close to the goal of the organization. Standard can be set at input or output. The standard input is related to individual performance, while standard for output are related to quality, quantity, cost, time for finish the product. Here I give the example Z for Z company. Z company plans is to sell 3 million product unit per year, prices at Rm 10 ringgit per unit. This company hoping to get Rm 30 million for objective. The second step is measure achievement. Measure actual achievement with set standard according to quantitative methods. Involve the process of monitoring and evaluating result current achievement to ensure that the entire activity runs according to the set standards. Measure the level of achievement periodically and continuously. For example, the actual sales revenue of Z company is reached Rm 28 million with sales of 2.8 million products. This show the achievement below the target. The third step is compare achievement with standards. The description is compare actual or current achievement with predefined standards. This comparison is made to measure the effectiveness of the implementation of the control process that has been carried out. Perform analysis to identify differences between actual achievement and set standard. This action likely to detect any irregularity that occur as well as corrective action that can be taken immediately. For example, Z company failed to record a sales target of Rm 30 million, less than Rm 2 million. Therefore, management needs to investigate and find the cause of the problem so that corrective action can be taken by providing various alternative solutions to the problem for the next year's operations. Final step is make corrective measures. This corrective action is taken if there are significant irregularities that occur that cause the company fail to achieve its objective. Among the causes of malpractice that occur, such as abuse of the physical and human resources, or this error occurs during the standard setting process. Corrective action must be able to effectively eliminate the irregularities and wastes that have occurred. For example, Z company needs to investigate the causes of company failure to achieve the set sale target, such as fierce competition from competitors, less effective promotions, poor quality product, and so on. As a conclusion, it can be concluded that strategic management is often associated with 4 components, namely initial assessment, formulating strategies, strategic implementation, and strategic evaluation. Initial assessment is the first process made to determine the vision and mission of an organization. Formulating strategy is based on the objective and strategies generated from external and internal scanning of organization using SWOT analysis method. In strategic implementation programs, budget and procedures will help the organization act in the direction as intended by organization, while strategic evaluation is a must in measuring the extent to which the organization achieved the set level. During the process of strategic evaluation, regular environmental scans are performed in an effort to create the best result as desired. This is the references for this assignment. That is all for my presentation. Thank you.